A lot of Nigerian men are thinking from their annals.
Hey, wait.
It is the duty of a man to learn how to respect a woman, no matter the circumstance. That is why the man is said to be the head of the house. You must have the patience and the mindset to deal with the situation. This man is supposed to be somebody's father. He's supposed to be somebody's role model. He's supposed to be somebody's husband. And look at how he's talking in public like animal, like a bushman. Look at the kind of characters we have in the Senate. Are they not ashamed of themselves? Men have no integrity. Men have no common sense. And then you're opening your mouth and say, do you know who I am? Who the hell are you?
Today, for Inside the House, a heated exchange erupted between Senator Onyekachi Nwaebonyi, representing Ebonyi North, and the former Minister of Education, Oby Ezekwesili, during a Senate committee hearing on ethics and privileges and public petitions. Now, the altercation occurred as the committee deliberated on a fresh petition filed by Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan against Senate President Godswill Akpabio. So, Ezekwesili attended the session alongside Abiola Akiode, counsel to Akpoti-Uduaghan, and petitioner Zubairu Yakubu. You remember, say, person will write this petition on behalf of Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, na Zubairu Yakubu, now writes on behalf of her. So she attend on behalf with these people then. Now, the tension rose when Yakubu attempted to speak while the committee chairman, Neda Imaseun, who, by the way, Natasha has now signed a petition to legal counsel to make them disbar, say because in a fake lawyer for the person who did already disbar for New York, so made them disbar for Nigeria because he lied. So he started when Neda Imaseun was addressing the panel. Now he was instructed to mute his microphone, prompting Ezekwesili to intervene. However, Nwaebonyi, who was present as a witness for Akpabio, interjected, leading to a sharp exchange between him and the former minister. And you would see the kind of uncouth manner when Ebonyi used to talk to Oby. Now, Ezekwesili tell Ebonyi, say, compose yourself and stop making noise. And then, angered by her remark, the senator fired back and said, you're a fool. What do you mean? Why are you talking to me like that? Do you know who I am? That's why I remain. You know, for Nigeria, they had no say, do you know who I am? You know, they represent the president. What do you mean? In that order says, I will not take it. You are an insult to womanhood. People like you cannot be here. Hey? Okay. Now, Ezekwesili responded by calling him a hooligan. Is he a hooligan? Escalating the confrontation and briefly halting proceedings. Following the disruption, order was restored and Imaseun announced that the case was now before a court, leading to the abrupt adjournment of the hearing. So he don't say they no will continue to hear the case again because the case already day before the court. But we could take a listen to that altercation.
Precious, hold on.
Not vex. Make I clear the air now. Make I clear the air.
No, don't clear any air. You know, some Nigerian men are becoming very stupid. Please, hold on, Precious. A lot of Nigerian men are becoming very stupid. A lot of Nigerian men are thinking from their anus. Hold on, Precious. A lot of Nigerian men are thinking from their anus.
Hey, wait.
It is the duty of a man to learn how to respect a woman, no matter the circumstance. That is why the man is said to be the head of the house. You must have the patience and the mindset to deal with a situation. This man is supposed to be somebody's father. He's supposed to be somebody's role model. He's supposed to be somebody's husband. And look at how he's talking in public like animal, like a bushman. Look at the kind of characters we have in the Senate. Are they not ashamed of themselves? Men have no integrity. Men have no common sense. And then you're opening your mouth and say, do you know who I am? Who the hell are you? It's just because in this country, these people were elected into office, or that elect themselves into office, that select them into office, begin to behave like demigods. It is high time those who are occupying office begin to reason well.
All right. So, Mr. Francis Chilakasa, something that should warrant somebody to call you a fool, and then you're a disgrace to womanhood, and people like you are not supposed to be here or should not be here. Just compose yourself. You're making noise, and they say compose yourself. How should that translate to insult?
The real test of a man is your ability to be calm in the middle of a storm. Is your ability to manage a woman. Is your ability to restrain yourself. Is your ability to walk away rather than to be confrontational. That is what it takes to be a man. That is even what it takes to be a human being. For every right-thinking man, you know that if you trigger a woman, she can talk from now till tomorrow.
Hey, that's an insult of my own woman.
You know, it is not an insult. It's not an insult, but that is the way women are. That is the way they are. That is the way they are. So, for you as a man, you must have that at the back of your mind.
Now, earlier today, still in that plenary, why the Ethics and Privileges Committee be sit down to talk about the sexual abuse matter when Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan carry come before them. Her lawyer too be one try to talk. Now the same thing too will happen because some senators don't let her talk.
Because he has taken a stand publicly on this issue. And that is why we cannot sit here and take a vote in front of him.
You don't have the right to say that. You don't have the right to say that. Oh, we do. We're citizens of Nigeria. We are citizens of Nigeria. You are in violation of...
Now that's not the lawyer to Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan. We talk say Senator Neda Imaseun no go fit sit down or preside over this petition because of say him been done do interview for national TV for Arise Television, I think somewhere where he be say in clearly take his stand for this case to show say in tilt towards the Senate President. So because of that, say no they eligible to sit down to hear the case. That now the lawyer they talk. Now make we look at how the entire matter take play out today for inside the house and the response way Neda give. Then before we come touchlight Neda matter way Natasha don't drag them now. Go before legal counsel. Say make them disbarm because after all, say Nawayo and GPT-9B from New York City.
Senator Natasha being present. Okay, the prayer. The prayers.
Yeah, they pray that they like that.
Yes.
Testify. Am I correct?
Yes.
And I said speak to that.
Yes. They have other witnesses. What I know about issue of witnesses is that you can take your first. So far you have listed out the names of witnesses you have actually lined up for your case. You can start with the last person if the first person is not available, because it does happen that maybe your first witness is not available. You can start with that witness that is available in order to probably give life to whatever allegations you have made. So if the committee considers this worthy in the application that they are putting up now for an adjournment in order to allow distinguished Senator Natasha to come and give evidence, the committee has a right to reach that decision. But for me, if they have other witnesses They can start by adopting and then go on with witnesses that they have today so that we can make some level of progress. That's my advice.
Please turn off your mic.
Thank you, sir.
All right. I thank you very much, and I thank Mr. Zubairu for coming. Please. But let me, if I want to address something. Okay. Please. For coming before us. Learned Counsel, I've heard you. You said because I made a statement in Arise, if I'm correct, therefore I should recluse myself because that shows bias. But let me tell you, and I use the word dead on arrival, that case that came before us, the first petition that came, is not this petition. That petition was signed by distinguished Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan. Contrary to our rules, you cannot sign your own petition. 2, a petition that came before us did not even have an address. Contrary to our rules, that petition shouldn't have been entertained. Because you are a learned counsel, submit a case, submit your own petition to court, and don't sign it. They will throw it out. Whether you use the word dead on arrival or not, they will throw it out. We are lawyers here, so we understand that. In any case, from the position that I can see you are taking, it means the whole Senate is biased. Because the whole Senate witnessed what happened on the floor. They witnessed it. And so, I don't know what other committee you're going to now constitute that is not aware of what has been going on. 2, learned respondent has just told us, and I'm sure you have the case file and index number in front of you, that this matter is before a law court. And I will address that. I will address that by our rule book, which says Order 47, and I will read on record. Senate should not receive or deliberate on any matter to which actions are pending in any court of law. Senate should not receive or deliberate on any matter to which actions are pending in any court of law. This is our rule book, Senate Standing Orders 2023 as amended. And I'm glad you said you have had the opportunity to read this rule book. Therefore, based on 2 things. 1, the petitioner said he will not speak to his petition because the Senate is biased, or I'm biased, or the committee is biased. 2, the respondent has just told us, and the papers are before you, that this case is before a competent court of law. Therefore, this committee will allow a court of law that will not be biased to handle this matter. Therefore, this matter is closed here at the Senate and is adjourned.